Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. Today I'm gonna share for all of you guys on how to operate a GD-120 series G-Shock watch. This guy operates on Casio 3427 as being stamped on top of here. So if your G-Shock operates on a similar module, this video will come in handy to you guys. Before proceed, the model, the watch that I'll be using as a demonstration in this video is from the GD-120BT, the black leather textured series G-Shock watch. So it comes with a negative display, so bear with me. And it also don't have any of those indicators on the bezel, so no forward mode, selling, all those. All of them was stamped at the back plate over here. Look at that. We have mode adjust, reverse, forward over here. And also, if you look at the faceplate, they're just blank, emptied out, only Casio ratings on top of there, and that is all. However, we did get some of the tiny little things in the eye over here. 3-eye model, by the way. So this will be a graphics animations, a counter synchronizing with this part over here. Every seconds, this part will goes for every 10th seconds. So when this seconds reach all the way to 60, this part will light off. And there it is. When it reaches 10, one bar will light on, and that's it. This part over here acts as an indicator for the auto light, alarm, this signal, mute, flash on or off, and all those. So that's over there. So, and down here is the time display, day, date, and time display over here. And that is all that you got at home time, just right out like that. And now let's proceed with the button operation. We only have 4 of them, of course, 2 on both sides. Pressing the light button up here, this is the light button. If you press this once, it will glow the dual illuminator that this model have, which is in white, but since the display is actually dark blue, it's gonna glow like it is in blue. So that's that. If you press and hold it instead, it's gonna turn on the auto light for this model as being indicated on top of there. That is the auto light indicator, LT. And by the way guys, if you tilt the watch, it will turn on the auto light right away. So that's very convenient things to have in this model as well, since the digital display is taken off already, and it also have auto light, so you got your timekeeping covered at any time of the day. Moving to this lower right button over here, we're gonna have a look at quick access to world time. First, right now, just press it once. It will show us NYC T-2 stands for the second registered city in this watch, which is New York City. This is by default. If you press it again, we'll go to the third registered city, which is London time right now, 6:18. Press it again, Cairo time T4. If you press it again, it will go to T1, which is this home city setting for the space, which is TYO, stands for Tokyo. You could set this thing up, of course, just in case you want to set the Cairo time to other city world time that you want to have quick access at. So let's say I want to set this the 4th registered time setting here to Mexico time. So that's that. And now I want to do just press adjust, and that's Mexico time will be registered here. So when I want to have a quick access to Mexico time, I could just do so right away, pressing this lower right button over here. New York, London, and Mexico. And that's done. And that's as for this 2 button over here. If I want to set this watch, I could do so by pressing this upper left, would be the adjust button over here. Press it once and hold it, and now we could go with the watch set up. Seconds over there will stop blinking, so if you want to reset this to 0, you could do so as well to match with your other watch that you have laying around, just to match the time. And if you press mode, it will go to the next setting, which is the daylight saving time. So you could turn this thing on or off. This part over here is crucial. If you turn this thing on, it will add an hour to the Tokyo time right now. And next, you could set the city time for this watch in here. So right now it's Tokyo time. And by the way guys, this will affect the other world time. So if you set your Tokyo time to 1520, it will affect the other world time after this. So make sure this part is accurate, the city time and also the time associated with that city, which is Tokyo time. And to set the hours and the minutes for Tokyo time, you need to just press mode, and now we'll enter this part over here, 1520. In my case, around it's already accurate now. You could add an hour or minus an hour if you want to do so. So that's that. Press mode again, we'll go to the minutes setting, and then press mode again, we'll go to 24-hour time or 12-hour time format. This will affect the whole system of the watch. So if you prefer to 12-hour time, a P logo will appear over there to indicate PM or AM. When it is in AM, nothing will appear. So I prefer to use a 24-hour time format instead. It's way more cleaner. There's nothing to light on over here, so simple and way more easy to understand as well. Press mode again, we'll go to the calendar setting, register from the year 2000 to the year 2099. Auto calendar will set all by itself every single year, so you got that covered already. But just in case you want to set this thing up, you could do so as well by using this two button over here. Add minus a year. You could do so for the month and also for the date as well. So far it is accurate enough for me. Press this mode button again, we'll go to LT, stand for the afterglow duration for the light. Press this lower right button over here to set to 1.5 seconds or 3.0 seconds. I prefer to use 3.0. It is way more fulfilling each time you turn on the light. Just for me. Press mode again, we'll go to FL, stands for the flash alert as being indicated up there. Look at that. So we'll stop blinking, flash alert. If you want to turn this thing on, you could do so using this lower right button, on or off. I'm gonna leave it on to make this watch more interesting as we go through other functions. Press mode again, and we're back to the first setting, the seconds counter over there. And that's done with the watch set up. Press just to complete everything, and now the time that we're registering here will affect the world time, which we're gonna go right now. Press mode, we'll go to the first one, which is the world time. DST was added to Hong Kong time. If I want to reset it back, I could do so pressing the adjust over here to remove the DST, daylight saving time in Hong Kong. Press this lower right button to cycle through all this city in here. This part will be coming handy if you have extra other city world time that you want to check other than the other 4 that were registered at home time just now. So LAX over there, and that's pretty much it over here. Nothing else you can do. Press mode now, we'll go to the next setting, which is the alarm. So we have in here alarm number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and a signal. So for alarm number 1, let's try to start this thing up using the adjust button over here. Just press it once, it will shows 1 minus on. So this will equals to a one-time alarm only. So if you want to set this alarm, you could do so by pressing adjust and hold it instead, and now you could set the hours, the minutes, and also for it to be a one-time alarm, or press this lower right button over here for just for on, and that's gonna be a daily alarm. And that's it, you can do over here. And all of the other alarm could operate on a similar manner, such as alarm number 2 right now. Let's go, press adjust over there, go to alarm number 2, it's currently off. Press this thing on, and then it could be alarm number 1, a one-time alarm or a daily alarm as well, similar to any other alarm as well. So I'm just gonna finish this setup, turn the alarm off, or let's go back to alarm number 1. It is currently on. I could just turn it off, and then indicator will light off as well up there if I turn it on, and indicator will light on up there as well. So that's that. And press mode, we'll go to the next one, which is the countdown timer, which is pretty impressive as well. Press adjust to set this thing up. First, it will have a range all the way to 24 hours, 23.59.59 seconds. So we have a precision all the way to the very second. So that is interesting. I already set this thing up to 12. How about we go with 11 seconds only? And we couldn't set anything else. No count in and not even an auto repeat. Okay, press adjust. I'll finish with this timer setup. Press this lower right button over here. You have a precision all the way to 1/10 seconds only, as being indicated up there. It will continue running, and there are no indicator at all for the last seconds. None of those. It's just gonna be when the time is off. And since we turn the flash on, it's gonna flash the lights at the same time, beep as well. So that is the purpose of a flash alert on or off, just in case you are measuring time at night time or in the dark or in the early hours. It's gonna be very dark outside, so having that flash over there will make it easier for you to tell the time, you know, and also to find the watch just in case you lost it when the alarm is on. Press mode. We'll go to the next one, which is the stopwatch mode. This part is standard. It have a precision all the way to 1/100 seconds as being indicated over there. So press start. The stopwatch will runs right away. There are no count-in timer at all over here. None of those. No target time at all. Just a basic chronograph or stopwatch. You could split time, of course, if you want. You could turn on the light if you want to do so over here, and you could split time using the adjust button up here, and SPL will appear, standing referring to split. And then you could split off again, split again. You could display second place position time. Press this lower right, and then press adjust. Bam, there it is. 25 seconds, 25.29 seconds. And press this adjust again to reset it back to 0. And that is all the thing that you have at the chronograph or stopwatch mode. Press mode button again. We'll go back to home time, and that sums up all the functions that this model have, which is very basic stuff. And the big thing, the special thing about this model is like it is big case. It is like a DW6900 but with a few extra functions and a bigger size watch face, so it's gonna tell time better. And lastly, before we conclude this video, we're gonna have a look at the touch screen cycle as well. Press 1, 2, 3 button at the same time, and this screen will appear over there. So from here we can see that we have DSD, we have P over there, and we have all this graphics over there to show us what else we have on here. And I believe I already covered all the things in here, so we didn't miss anything, so that's good. Press this lower right button over here to go to the next cycle. Press this thing again, next cycle 3198. I have no idea at all what that numbers mean, by the way. Those are the model number. Some watch indicates over here the model number, but this model didn't, so don't try to not to associate this number to the model number. If it is the same, it might be just a coincidence. I have no idea. Right, press this lower button again. We'll go to the home time again. And that sums up everything that you guys should know on this very model. I hope you guys found this video a little bit useful, informative, and entertaining as well. As for your future reference, leave a like if this video does help you, and also subscribe to see more contents like this coming up in the future. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate your support. This is G-Shock High Fashion Channel, and